The number 15 qualifier has been to 19 final rounds in the history of Top Fuel. That's 969 races. Steve Torrance was number 1. Can the Capco boys cap off the regular season with a win? Antron's driving away. He did it. 377.9, 328 miles an hour.
Antron just said, what a day. It was a massive hug with your baby girl who was screaming up here when you won. Antron, you waited to the last qualifying effort to make it into this race. Why are you guys the Cinderella story of this U.S. Nationals?
We never stop believing. All the glory goes to God. You got to have faith. I love this team, the resilience, never stop, never quit. Matco Tools, test drive, get that dealership in a distributorship. But the thing about it is, Amanda, this is all to the team. Brian Karate, Mark Oswald, Brad Mason, all the Matco boys, they work so hard. And the U.S. Nationals, a big go, twice with RC. I'm telling you what, Toyota, we love you. We're going places. Countdown, here we come, baby.
Look at Ron Cass running the distance. 398 with a 6 at 323 miles an hour. 50 years after Don the Snake Prudhomme won the U.S. Nationals in funny car, he once again has a car carrying his name in the winner's circle. Bruno, this is incredible.
Down here with Don the Snake Prudhomme, my childhood hero, as he's getting congratulations from everybody. Don, what's it like for you to stand here and see that win light come on in your replica car?
Oh man, it's a dream come true. When Ron first approached me about the program, I thought, oh man, if Napa would go along with it, I'm in, and Hot Wheels and Toyota and everybody that makes it possible. But the team that he put together put us together out here, man, it was just the best. So, you know, Guido, everybody did a hell of a job.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Brian, you talk about the impossible. Ron Capps looked at his funny car and said, this just does not happen. And Ron, you have raced in honor of your hero and the hero of many people watching at home in dedication of this moment. What would you like to say to Don Prudhomme right now?
Well, I think he's coming here in a second. First, I want to say, Catherine, everybody at Napa Auto Parts, this was going to be a Napa Auto Care car. They understood the legacy. They understood what was going on here. Napa Auto Parts is going to be 100 years old in a couple years. They wanted this car to be as authentic as possible, and you can't ask for anything better from a partner. So Toyota, obviously, everybody, Gear Wrench and RevChem, and but to have Don Prudhomme here, I did not want him to waste a flight. I know how he is. He didn't want to lose, fly all the way out here. So just an unbelievable thing. First to win Indy and to win with my brother Antron again.
One last deep breath and roll it into stage. Matt's ready. Fernando away on the green. Quadra gets in trouble. It rattles the tire, and Matt Hartford is a U.S. Nationals champion. 6.624, 206.57, and look at him whooping it up on the starting line.
Matt Hartford just looked at the U.S. Nationals, Wally, and said, is this serious? You were sitting in your race car with your eyes closed taking in this moment, but then you did your moment. How much have you wanted to stand on a roof in Indianapolis?
Oh my God, we came so close a few years back and I lost by the narrowest of margins. Indy is a childhood dream. You know, it's everybody back at Total Seal that makes this happen for me. Everybody at CIP1, Rob's, Getrix, you know, Rottler, Z-Max, Jason Curry, the host connection. Most important, my crew. I couldn't do this without Eddie and Chris Ingleson, Adam Bastian, and my wife Amber. This is surreal. I proved I don't know how to do a burnout in the final. but at the end of the day, the win light came on. I'm ecstatic.
Performance-wise, they come in within 200. Arana had a slightly better reaction time. And at the starting line, it's Arana going red. He was 15 green in the semis. He goes red. And Matt Smith has won for the first time. And boy, it's been a long time in the 2023 season. 686.4, 198 miles an hour. The Denso flag is flying. And this guy just made the move he needed to make for the countdown.
And as Mitt just said, he will start second in the points, and you took a look at that, Wally, and said, back-to-back, we finally have a win. Why can you be a contender in the countdown that starts at this very next race?
Yeah, we can be a contender if we just get the bike to 60. We got to go do some work. We got to go figure out, find a special tire to put on this thing. And but this Denso, Lucas Oil, Mark Stock, Seth, Greg Butcher Trucking, Smith Trucking, everybody that's here is helping us. Thank you a bunch, and you know what? We couldn't have done it without them Denso spark plugs in there.
Chris Thorne hammered the Christmas tree and pays off 582, 248 miles an hour with an 017 reaction time. Justin Bond runs 577, 246, but he missed it back here and couldn't catch him down there. Margin at the stripe, 6 thousandths of a second.
When you talk about title defense in a competition, a whole shot is certainly a way to do it. And Chris, you were very disappointed at the top end in Brainerd, and you get to turn it around in this hunt for a championship. Is this how you keep that one on that car?
It is. There is no other race in the world I'd rather turn it around. I've been upside down here. I've been on fire here. I've tore everything up I own here. This one's emotional. It's great. If I went out today, this is the last race I would ever want to win, the U.S. National, the biggest one. I'm super excited. Thanks for everybody who stands behind us. Special thanks to PRC. I tore this car up here a couple years ago. I give it to him in a ball of metal. This car right here, he fixed, and I just won the 2023 Nationals. Thank you, guys.
Take a look at that Wally, Chris.
Weldon, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
The crews have done what they can. Madison bumps it in. Julie's right there. Red light! Julie hit the gas too soon. Madison is coasting down the racetrack, a U.S. Nationals champion, and look at him celebrate on the starting line. Her mom, her dad, her grandfather, her uncle have all raced here. Sean Bellemere, driving for the Bartone brothers. Tony Bartone watching this weekend as Bellemere tries to stop Gordon. Bellemere went to Brainerd. One goal, stop Gordon. Couldn't get it done. We're in Indy. One goal, stop Gordon. They are just dead even in reaction time, and by 1/100th of a second, Sean Bellemere beats Doug Gordon. 552, 263 miles an hour. Gordon goes 553, 266 miles an hour. Reaction time was a 6,000th of a second coin flip, and Sean Bellemere beats Doug Gordon. Talking supercharged 1,500 horsepower monsters on 9-inch wide tires. Getting the power to the ground is the key in factory stock showdown. They're both of them get clean off the starting line. Slight advantage to Jesse Alexandra. And Jesse Alexandra, he's going to win Indy again. Look at him on the starting line by 9,000th of a second. A 783, 175 beats Stephen Bell's 781. For realsies, the first ever Factory X trophy is going home with either a Ford or a Chevrolet. And Chris Holbrook rattled the tire. Greg Stanfield is going to make it happen. 725, 191 miles an hour, and look at Gil down on the starting line. Another Rod Shop car is going to the winner's circle at Indy, a place where they've had so much success over the years, and we end up in the final with a couple of small block powered dragsters. Troy Galbraith on the right side lives in Indiana. The Rolla competition, 382-inch small block behind his head, and Chase Williams rolls in here from Texas with his 365-inch small block. The B Econo car on one side, the B Dragster Automatic on the other. The only thing you really need to know is there is going to be 0.2 of a second head start goes to Chase Williams, and the first one to get there wins. I don't care how fast you go. $692 for the win. Chase Williams wins Indy. 50 Camaro, Hugger Orange. Family is in the classic car buy, sell, restore business, and they have got a partnership with Joe Maynard, the JCM on the back. In the right lane is Frankie Morris, the Spice Factory. It's an SS 396 69 Camaro. Not a lot of handicap here. Red light for the green car. Wyatt Wagner wins Indy. His second national event win, and he won it on the starting line. Wyatt Wagner, 976, 129 miles an hour. Yes, that would be a breakout, but the red light is considered a worse infraction. He'll let the clutch out, and about a bulb and a half later, Ross Ponville will try to catch him. Dial-ins on the board. Can't run too quick. Got to get to green. Both drivers get to green. The 67 Camaro, the new generation Camaro. Which Chevrolet is going to park in the winner's circle here at Indy? It's going to be Donnie Beeler. Look at him on the starting line. 1089, 122 miles an hour. Ross Ponville missed the tree. Eisenhower in the component design biz, Jason Kenny. A little help from Jag, Select Performance. They're both away on the green. 8.9 seconds later, win light. Eisenhower, double breakout. Jason Kenny goes 888. That's under by 200ths. Eisenhower goes 889. You got to play the game. Bo Butner in the left side. Yes, Pro Stock Bo Butner, that's him. He's raced in 64 finals against all of his different categories. And George Meyer out of Brainerd, Minnesota. We came from George's neck of the woods last weekend down here to Indy. Meyer has won on the division level. He's never won on the national level. Bo Butner is your defending event champion, and Bo Butner defends his title. George Meyer gets away first with a double 02 reaction time. Couldn't run the number. 998 at 156. Yeah. If both do, whoever's closest to the number wins. Strick left. Larice right. The first U.S. Nationals champion this year about to be crowned. Jeff Strickland gets away with a double 09 reaction time, couples that with a 6:29 and wins it at 201 miles an hour. For Holden Larice, they missed it. Osborne is ready. Steve rolls in, he's ready. Here we go. Again, both drivers get away on the green. Who did the better job predicting the elapsed time? 6:72 for the win. Chris Osborne making it happen. 205 miles an hour, and Steve Yeager is going to be heartbroken. He predicted 6.74. He ran 6.739.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest in drag racing content and some awesome old school races. It's easy to stay in the know. Download the CompetitionPlus.com mobile app. Sign up for push notifications to get notified of breaking news and the latest feature stories and videos. It's a free download at the iTunes Store and Google Play.